March month recap time, and my tarot card of the month was the Seven of Pentacles, and that card kind of symbolizes like evaluating and planning and contemplation and reward. So I guess that checks out. You guys already know that I have been working a ton. I've told you that. But I should be kind of getting back to a more normal pace now. Things are finally calming down a little bit, which I'm thankful for. I'm more than happy to help out, but I also really appreciate time for myself. Like, things were a little chaotic. I had to open the store by myself without any training, and it wasn't too difficult or anything, but just a little intimidating, I guess, to have to do something like that with no real guidance or anything, but it all went fine. I had this really cool customer just the other day though. He came in looking for chemical stuff so he could clean and bleach animal bones, and I thought that was just so cool. I love that sort of hobby. And it's kind of strange because it's working at a beauty supply store. You don't really think someone like that would come in, I guess, but we were able to help him out, and I hadn't even thought of it, but it's really clever, so kind of cool. I don't know if you guys can tell at all, but my coworker actually cut my hair in the store. We were clocked out, but it was just kind of funny. But she gave me a little bit of layers in these front pieces, and she trimmed up some of my dead ends. I was pretty reluctant to get a haircut because I don't know if you guys know this, but I had shaved my head I don't know, 8 years ago or something or other, and I had just been growing it out ever since. I hadn't gotten a haircut since I had shaved my head right down, bald. So this has been just with me for a long time, so I was kind of reluctant about a haircut, but I finally did it, and I'm really happy with the results. I think it looks healthier and a little fuller, and I don't know, whatever. I'm pretty happy about it, so tell me I look good. But anyway, I've been really thankful for any of the personal time I get this month just because I've been so busy. So any time to do yoga or baking or painting my nails, you know, self-care stuff. I have been appreciating that a little bit extra because it's been very intentional working it into my schedule, I guess. And I have also been keeping up with my Duolingo streak because I paid for the subscription. I refuse to let that go to waste. So I've been pushing myself with that too. I just wrapped up my final semester for my thanatology certificate with school, so that's pretty exciting. I read the book Dying Well, and that was really good. I actually did upload a book haul video on here, so I don't know if you guys watched that, but I get so excited to talk about them, and I would recommend them, quite honestly. My final assignment for school was worth 40%, so that was a lot of pressure, I guess, but then it was a really simple assignment, so I don't know, I'll have to wait until I get my grades back, but so far I have been a straight A student, so hopefully that stays consistent. And even though now that I'm kind of done my school stuff, for my certificate at least, until I figure out my next plan, I'm gonna keep learning about grief stuff, just in my own time. I've got a lot of ideas of what I want to do and how I want to learn, and you know, all kinds of fun stuff, and of course I'll tell you guys about it as it's all playing out. If you guys remember, I got a job as a party princess, or a character performer, I guess. So I have finally been getting some real experiences with that job, and it's really a lot of fun. I'm really loving it. I played Elsa twice, and that was really good. One of them was just a short party, one of them was a longer party, and I had an assistant. So it's a lot of fun. I just love getting to dress up in the costumes, and you know, the kids get to be so happy to see me, and I make their birthday or whatever event magical, and I don't know, it's like a really fun role to play, I guess. And then I also got to play Cinderella one time, and that party was with Belle. So that was really cute and really cool. And I'm really, really enjoying doing all that kind of stuff, and hopefully I can keep doing that for a while. I did post some new stuff on YouTube, of course, this month as well. I did bring collabs with Lilo and with Tracy's dog, so that was kind of fun. I love showing off new toys to you guys. And I also did like a cute like activewear try-on haul, because, I don't know, just as like the weather gets a little bit warmer, I'm hoping to be more active, I guess. I want to go out and like run a little bit and do some yoga outside, and I don't know, I just really like want to utilize the warm weather. And so obviously buying new cute workout clothes is part of that. And then obviously I wanted to show you guys because I thought I looked pretty good. I don't know if it's just me or if everyone kind of deals with this in a weird way, but like the seasonal changes, the weather changing, always makes me feel kind of weird. Like almost like a trauma trigger for me, and I start acting like just super kind of like sketch and like just easily like, I don't know, like it's always hard, like getting used to the season change, I guess, for whatever reason for me. So I guess I've been a little bit unstable. I mean, when am I ever not, though, quite honestly? But it's fine. I just kind of roll with it. And I've been really enjoying when the weather is nice. Like the freezing rain, it just kind of sucks. I still try to like see the good in it. I'm like, oh, the plants need it. You know, I'm one of those people. But I cannot wait for warm weather, finally. I do have a unfortunate update. If you guys watched my last month recap, I told you guys about my guinea pig, Diggler. So he did not get better. He unfortunately passed away on March 9th at around 8:20 p.m. He really tried to have a little fighting spirit that whole time that he was unwell. And unfortunately, just no matter how much we were really syringe feeding him or giving him the opportunity to eat or drink, he just wasn't taking it, and there was only so much that I could do at a certain point. So he was living with his brother Dirk, and so he wasn't like alone or anything. He got to spend his last moments with his brother, and he had actually waited until I got back from work that day before he passed on. So I do think that might have been intentional on his part, because he had been holding on for so long. It felt like he was waiting for a right moment. So I'm glad I was able to give that to him, I guess. I really tried my best to take care of him. So I actually had like decorated a shoebox for him all nice and customized. And I had like a blanket laid in there, and I wrote him a private little note just expressing all of my feelings for my poor little baby, and I tucked it in there with him, and I made him all comfy. So that was really, really sad and just heartbreaking, but what can you do? And then I took him back to the vet, and they were obviously upset to see him as well, and I did think I was gonna hold my composure together better than I did. So, like, I expected to walk in and, you know, hand them his little box and say, my guinea pig Diggler passed away this Sunday, this weekend. Can you guys please take care of him to cremate him? And instead, I was sobbing. I had snot and tears running down my face. And, you know, I was just like, can you please take my guinea pig? Just, like, sobbing. They were very kind to me. And they handled everything very well, but definitely just a heartbreaking situation to have a pet loss. But Dirk, the guinea pig I have left, he's been receiving lots of affection and lots of treats. So that's that update, I guess, unfortunately. So March overall was just busy, busy, busy. I had so much going on with work and work and work. And then with Diggler and his end of life situation, and then my school and everything, so I just felt like I was losing my mind a little bit. So I'm hoping that April is going to be a little bit better, a little bit nicer to me, but it's all in good time, I guess. I'm doing necessary stuff, working through necessary stuff. So yeah, I guess. I did make a new friend this month on OnlyFans, Malachi. Here's your shout outs. I always love talking to new people on my platforms, so that's a lot of fun. Life's always so complicated. I'm just doing my best here, so hopefully next month will be a good update and I won't be so stressed out, and yeah. Hope you guys are doing good. Let me know in the comments. Bye!